might have told you my famous story about the gate, that I arrived in an Aboriginal community on the back of a truck, because Aboriginal people in Queensland, if a whole group is going to go to a bit of country, they're going to do it on a truck. And someone like me sits on the back of the truck and two people sit in the truck. And when we came to a gate, I jumped off the truck, opened the gate, truck drove through, closed the gate. Very important in Australia that you leave gates the way you find them, because otherwise you're letting the cattle out of an area the size of Belgium, and then you won't find them again, you know, because this is a very big country. And when we got to the place where the mediation was supposed to start, my case manager said, "They won't see you." I said, "I beg your pardon?" I said, "I haven't met them yet." She said, "They won't see you." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Well, the old ladies will tell you if you go and speak to them, but you've obviously made a very serious mistake and I don't know what it is." So I, with my heart pounding, I walked into where the old ladies were and I said, "Ladies, I understand that I've given offence." And they said, "You sure have, my dear. You came here as a guest and you behaved like a host." And I said, when I did that, from where I sit, I intended only courtesy and respect, because I would never let an old person get off a truck and open a gate for me, who am younger and fitter. And so each of us understood the other's perspective, and I was forgiven. I was very lucky. But I always say to mediators, if you don't know your intention behind the question, don't ask the question or do the action, because you need to apologize at the level of intention. When I did that, I intended courtesy and respect. I didn't do it because I think you're a hopeless old so-and-so. I did it because I intended to show respect to you and courtesy. And they said, "Well, this is how we saw it. You intended courtesy. We saw discourtesy. We saw a white woman behaving as if she owned the place, and she doesn't own this place. We own this place, and she should have let us open the door for her." It was a very important cross-cultural exchange. I learned an enormous amount from sitting with Indigenous people and making mistakes.
So in that case, what was the exact courtesy?
I should have waited.
Waited?
I should have waited for someone else to do it.
Opening the door.
The gate.
And opening the gate and closing the gate.
Yes, because it's their country. It's like when I go to your house, I don't use a key. I knock on the door, you open the door, you invite me in, I take my shoes off, I walk in and you say, "Please sit down." I don't just walk to the fridge and make a sandwich.
Yeah.
It was, for them, it was as if I'd walked in and made a sandwich.